Hello one and all, I am Pal of Games and welcome to Duel of the Day. This is of course the 23rd of October 2013 and I thought I'd run something a bit fun. It's a Geargias deck with some of the new support which will be coming out probably next year, I'd assume. So without further ado, let's just see how fun it truly is. So we're going to ditch the Geargias arsenal for an armour. Pretty standard play in that respect. And then we're just going to flip it face down and throw down a few face downs, I think. I was thinking that I was running the version I've made with the stuff what has recently been shown up on the OCG list, but I'm not. But I can put up another video for tomorrow with some of that support in, just for a bit of fun, I suppose. So this deck relies a lot on sort of stopping a lot of their plays. I run 3 Night Meme and 3 MST because I'm just an a-hole like that. But in my newer build, I'm using a lot more Geargias. Is it Attacker? The airplane one, I think it is. I wonder how he's going to react to this. Dark Bribe, interesting. So it's always going to be a card he's wanting to keep. We're going to flip the Geargias armor, I think. And we are going into I'd say Geargias Accelerator, because I think that's probably the best move in this current situation. And then off of that, I'm going to Special Accelerator, go into a Gear Giant X. I could have gone into the Butterfly, but in this situation it's not necessary, so I'm not going to. And then from there we can just start popping out the combos. So I'm going to want to add a Karakuri Watchdog so I can start bringing up the plays I want to make later in the game. Because what will happen is I'm going to get another accelerator so that I can start really pulling out some nasty manoeuvres. But for now, I think we can attack. I mean, it is a risk here, but it's a risk I don't mind taking. Yeah, I think that's fine. It'll be interesting to see just what he's playing, because at the minute I'm at a loss. It's obviously not Light Sworn. It's obviously not going to be any sort of dragon deck I'd imagine. If it is, it's a bad version of one. But yeah, so he deprisoned, which I suppose I sort of expected, but that's fine. We can end there. I mean, I would call this deck a rookie deck just because it's not 40 cards. That would be quite arrogant of me to think that. So I'm just going to see how it plays out, see what he's got to play. Voltic. Yeah, I'm going to assume that this deck isn't exactly tier 1. But yeah, I think that's fine. Talking about, I'm thinking that Light Sworn and well, to be honest, Dragons I'm hoping will get a ban, so that I think Light Sworns will probably run wild quite a bit. Not necessarily a ban, but I think what they should have done just to begin with was just limit the original Dragons, because that means the discard Dragons just not that great. It would have been the thing to do. I think, based on that, I'm going to just... I don't want that effect to go through, because it just screws some stuff up I want to do. And just in case he's running a mill deck more than anything, I'm happy to do that, because he's not exactly... Oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely running a mill deck. I can see what he's doing now. Vortex Con, I'll just deprison. I mean, it seems like it's quite a waste on cards like this, but it seems like it's his heavy hitters. So I should be able to get quite an advantage here, because I'm obviously going to go into a Geargias Arsenal play. I would say that's probably the best move. Saying that, I have seen a better move. So I'm going to go into Geargiano MK2, so that I can bring back my Geargias armor. I can then activate Geargias armor's effect. And then, yeah, we'll just attack. I would have returned it with Birdman, but at the minute it's not even worth doing that. I'd rather be hit with, say, a Sakuretsu armor or something. Because, to be honest, it wouldn't be an effective maneuver towards me. Because it would just make my second Geargias Giant X a more, just a better play in general to have. But, I suppose the only misplay you could have called last turn was probably setting up an armor to begin with. But, in my opinion, this has been a better move. So I can now just get another accelerator, and this is where things are going to start going a bit crazy, which is what I like. It's going to make the deck seem so much more fun, because we've got plenty of plays now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon Watchdog to bring out... I can bring out either, but in my opinion, if I go into this, it'll probably be a better move. So we'll go into a Bushido, a Shogun play even. I don't know how he's going to try and counter this, but he's more than welcome to try. If he has a Torrential, that would be a good move. A Bottomless, that's just as good. That's fine. I can still bring out a Watchdog again. Special the Accelerator. And we're still in business, guys. So we can go into our Bori play. Bori's going to allow us to get a Nishipachi. Now, unfortunately, the thing is, I normally like to get a little bit of draw power out of this. Because I can, I think it's best just to try and get his monster to be revealed. Turns out, surprise, surprise, it's another Needleworm. I'm just going to let that mill go through. And I'm going to just increase the pressure with a second Buri. I obviously haven't got any targets now, so it's kind of come to a point where it's going to be a little harder to play. Sort of, I suppose it would be make the cards beneficial, but 22600 is going to be hard for him to get over. Considering he's got 2 cards plus his draw every turn, and that card's obviously not relevant. Okay, it's a defense draw. At least we know what it is now. Because I was totally scratching my head as why he saved it earlier. But he's left himself with... he's got 3 cards still, so that's fine. I would say I'm still in a good position. I'm going to discard the Maxi, even though I think it's not relevant to do so. Just because I feel if he's got any sort of weird plays lined up, like a Cyber Dragon play or a Photon Thrash play, I'm at least going bonus there as well. I mean, to be honest, this is kind of a weird deck, and it's not really a meta one at that. But regardless, you know, it's worth doing, just, you know, because I've had games where that's happened, where they've set up with a special summon, when, you know, quite frankly, the Maxis were redundant to begin with, and the game looked like it was coming to a close. Now, what I'm going to do here, because I feel that the best move is available to do so, is... Yeah, I've got the play available, so I'm going to go into Effect Veiler so that I can special summon a Scrap Dragon. Just because at the minute it seems like he's trying to sort of block off a few plays, try and make himself in a better shape than he is. Now, I'm happy to just blow up one of my face downs. I will prefer the compulsory to go, just because I feel that, you know, it's just as good to have a Fiendish Chain. It'll at least trick him into going into that attack phase. And I think at this point it's going to be hard for him to come back from this, because he's now only on 500 life points. I mean, it would only take a Cowboy move to win. And that move could be available, I feel. I have got a Cowboy, haven't I? I'm pretty sure there's a Cowboy in this deck. I feel every deck should have a Cowboy if you can make him. And apparently I haven't got a Cowboy. Never mind, I'm still going to take him out here. I mean, Scrap Dragon's such a good card. It's going to make him have a difficult time trying to take out my card. and he has just surrendered there. So yeah, it's been a fun game to watch. I hope so. Anyway, if you've liked, I would like if you could leave a like. Please feel free to check out some of the other duels. There's a lot of fun different ones on there. And later on today, I should have a deck profile of the Radot scraps. I wanted to put one up for that because that's kind of a fun deck to run. Even though it might not be considered as meta as it could be, it's that damn Assault Dragon deck. It's just so annoying. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked, I would like if you could leave a like. All that jazz. And yeah, other than that, share it with friends. I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, good. Bye.